Hello, this message is for a creative, and there were two specific musical influences showing up for you: David Bowie and Britney Spears, which are very, I want to say candid, very unique. Some say that David is from Mars, so there's something very, eccentric and freeing that's relevant here. And even if your form of creativity doesn't necessarily manifest in music, this message could still resonate for you. But basically, I'm getting that there's a lot of power that you hold with the star card, particularly in your ability to almost say things incorrectly or say things wrong, or your perspective is always unique in some way. So you could resonate with being not necessarily book smart, maybe not street smart, but idea smart. It's maybe you are someone who's very intelligent, but when it came to school you were not very intelligent or something like that, or you didn't get very good grades, or it's your answers would almost be too unique. It's everyone else would read the same question, answer it all one way, but you would read the same question, answer it in a completely unique and completely different way. And it's not even that your answer was wrong, it's just that you read it completely differently than everyone else around you. Maybe this happens in school projects or different things like that. Everyone interpreted the instructions one way, but you interpreted it in your completely own unique way. And once again, it's not wrong, it's just different. But it could have felt wrong, or it could feel wrong when everyone else read it completely one way, but you read it another, or something like that. But it's funny because I feel your eccentric energy, your unique thought process, it's either been very intentionally bullying, very intentionally pushed down or brought down, where people tried to make you feel bad because you were different and they lacked originality, or it's more so a subconscious thing where maybe you didn't necessarily have anyone kind of putting you down intentionally, but maybe you put yourself down or tried to mold yourself because it's uncomfortable, especially in those developing years, to be so different or have such a unique perspective that you feel maybe others don't understand or get. So yeah, the funny thing is here though, I feel you're experiencing creative blockages, and the reason behind that is because you are trying to force yourself to fit into a certain mold, or you're trying to simmer down, with the Temperance card. That this does talk about balance, harmonious relationships, but I almost get you're trying to simmer down, you're trying to settle something down. I even think of American Idol. I was watching this one contestant, I forget their name, but the judges told them hey, you need to tone it down a little, you're doing too much, basically. And it's just no, don't tell someone that, you know what I mean? They're not doing too much, that's their uniqueness. And it's you either win your way or you win their way, or would you rather win being your true unique self, or would you rather win or even leave knowing that you didn't put all your cards out on the table, you know what I mean? So something about that, maybe you're feeling okay, maybe I should tone it down a bit, maybe this is too niche, maybe this is too eccentric, maybe it's not going to resonate with anyone, maybe it doesn't make any sense. And that's where the Tower shows up, is when you try to control your creativity. There are certain things that you can't be too analytical about, okay? You can't be too analytical about your emotions. Yeah, the Four of Cups at the bottom. You can't be too analytical about love, right? Love can't be scientificized. And you can't be too analytical either about creativity, okay? What's that one quote? It's creativity is intelligence having fun, right? So it's you are very wise, you are very intelligent, but this is when you have to let go. You can have air in your chart, but this is when you have to let go a little bit of that analytical side, and you have to just let yourself be completely in the flow. So really that's the biggest advice here, the biggest message is release the the thinking mind, the left brain, right? And lean a bit more into the right brain.